Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Stand back, get out of the way. Stocks are on a roll. Unstoppable? Of course not, but moving nonetheless into pricey new neighborhoods. New all-time closing highs today for the Dow, the S&P 500, the S&P 400, the mid-cap stocks, the Russel 2000, the small-cap shares, and the Dow Transports, and the NADAQ shooting to levels not hit since September 2000. At the close, the Dow ended 128 points higher, the NASDAQ ahead by 49, and the S&P 500 added 21, closing above the 1,700 mark for the first time ever. Crude prices also shot up today, seeing their third best gain so far this year, up nearly $3 a barrel to close just below 108. Positive economic data from China, Europe, then here in the U.S. set the table for today's stock market feast. With more on what drove stocks to those record highs today, we turn to Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.
For a good part of this earnings season, we've heard comments from companies that lackluster earnings in the first half should improve in the second half, along with the economy. Well, today the bulls got some ammunition as a July manufacturing report for the United States came in stronger than expected, with strong showings for new orders as well as employment. And it wasn't just in the United States. Manufacturing reports in Europe and in China were also a bit better than expected. Now, the major indices reacted by moving to historic highs. That's a bit of a surprise considering that interest rates, yields on the 10-year Treasury bonds, have moved up as well. In the past, higher rates have rattled stocks, but maybe that's changing.
An interesting thing about interest rates going up here a little bit doesn't seem to be scaring the market. Sometimes when interest rates start to move higher, that can actually be a catalyst for increased economic activity.
The bottom line, there's a lot riding on the jobs report tomorrow. If it's a little stronger than expected, say over 200,000 jobs created, interest rates are likely to raise a bit more. If the stock market holds up, traders really will begin to believe that stocks are becoming increasingly comfortable with slightly higher rates. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.